In this video, we'll discuss how to determine both who has access to your workspaces in Tonic and the specific workspace tasks that each user can perform. Every workspace has a single owner. When you create a workspace, you become the workspace owner. A workspace can be transferred to a different owner. For example, you might need to transfer a workspace if the current owner moves to a different team. Within a workspace, users and SSO groups can be assigned workspace permission sets. Sharing workspace access supports collaboration among different users and roles. A workspace permission set contains workspace permissions. Each workspace permission controls access to a workspace-related task, such as configuring generators, copying the workspace, and running data generation. Tonic comes with built-in workspace permission sets that only Tonic can change. You can assign a user or group one built-in permission set per workspace. Manager provides full access to all workspace permissions and receives any new workspace permissions. By default, it is automatically assigned to every workspace owner. Editor provides slightly less access. Editors can configure and run data generation, but cannot configure the workspace data connections. They also cannot copy, delete, or transfer the workspace. The viewer and auditor permission sets are mostly for viewing workspace configurations and are only available with an enterprise license. Enterprise instances can also create and configure custom permission sets. Custom permission sets can have any combination of workspace permissions. Custom permission sets provide precise control over what each user can do. For example, you might create a permission set that allows database administrators to configure workspace data connections, but does not allow them to configure generators. You can assign a user or group multiple custom permission sets in a workspace. They get all of the permissions from all of their assigned permission sets. For each workspace, Workspaces view displays the workspace owner and the permission sets assigned to the current user. Who can share or transfer a workspace? There are separate workspace permissions for sharing and transferring a workspace. There is also a global permission that allows a user to share or transfer any workspace. This permission is granted to the built-in admin global permission set and allows for more centralized control of workspace access. From Workspaces view, to share a workspace, select the Share option from the Workspace Options menu. To share multiple workspaces, select the Workspaces, then select Share Workspaces from the Actions menu. The Workspace Management view also provides access to the Share option. The Workspace Sharing dialog displays the current list of users and groups that have access to the workspace, along with their currently assigned workspace permission sets. The number next to the permission set indicates the number of selected workspaces for which the user or group has that permission set. This is particularly relevant when you select multiple workspaces. Select new users and groups from the drop-down list. For both new and existing users, use the permission set drop-down list to select the workspace permission sets to assign. Note that you cannot remove the manager permission set from the workspace owner. On Workspaces view, the Transfer Ownership option is available in the Options menu. To transfer multiple workspaces, select the workspaces, then select Transfer Ownership from the Actions menu. The Workspace Management view also provides access to the Transfer Ownership option. On the Workspace Transfer panel, select the new owner. If you are the current owner and have permission to share the workspace, then you can also grant access to yourself for when you are no longer the owner. And that concludes our overview of how to manage workspace access. To learn more, check out our other videos, our blogs, or the Tonic product docs.